Origin reaction. This is Surviving Aged Weapons, JonTron by the channel JonTron Show. One of the awesome channels that is in YouTube, right? It reviews shit. It is always funny. So I guess I don't know what this is. There's no description. Nope. I don't know. It's gonna be something awesome, I guess. I reacted to, Flex Tape, then the Steven Seagal one. That was just fucking awesome. And, 2-3 more, I guess. The JonTron is just awesome channel. I love reacting to this one. So yeah, let's watch this one. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe so I know which type of videos to react to more, which type of channels to react to more. Comment down if you want me to react to any specific videos. And yeah, let's watch it. Okay. Oh, December 21st. Alright, makes sense.
Oh my gosh, it's really...
We did it. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
What's happening?
Excuse me, Mr. Kringle, sir. We know you're probably real busy tonight, but we thought we'd give you these.
To keep your strength up for the long journey.
Oh,
Something's coming.
you kids. Santa's got something very special for you.
Okay, what? Santa's got a knife.
What if this happened to you? Would you have been able to protect your family from Santa's relentless flurry of edge-based attacks? Worry not, though. Those kids were on the bad list. But what if they weren't? That's exactly why you need
Naughty
this.
list.
Surviving Edged Weapons, the best police training film ever made. Never again succumb to the evil of any pointy object, no matter how long, sharp, or delicious.
That intro was perfection. They're like, Santa, would you kindly take these cookies and things, and he just basically cut their throats out with a knife, basically. Okay, that makes sense. Surviving age to weapons. Apparently, it's a some short movie. Training, whatever. Here's an intro video.
Today we're going to take a look at something called Surviving Edged Weapons, which was a film issued to the Canadian Police Force in 1988 with the intent of training said police force how to survive and deal with what they refer to as edge-based attacks. We talking like edge of a table? Microsoft browser? Well, none of those actually. What they mean when they say edge-based attacks is primarily blades,
Yeah,
with
bladed.
often comical and novel examples. So yeah, this was meant to be an actual documentary for police on how to best avoid and deflect situations.
That was just great. First of all, I'm gonna name this move. Fuck that shit, because that's his basically response. The way he throws his head and run away.
This was meant to be an actual documentary for police on how to best avoid and deflect situations involving knives, katanas, chainsaws, you name it. Okay, basically anything pointy. Pencils. You gotta see this one to believe it. So let's watch.
Alright, I'm pausing too much, but first of all, knife attacks I understand, right? Alright. But katanas, chainsaws, if somebody comes even, I guess, 20 feet near you with something like a katana and chainsaw, you should maintain the 20-foot distance. Never let them close enough. Knife, somebody can sneak in. But if somebody comes close to you with a fucking katana, it's your damn fault.
From the beginning, man has possessed the attributes of the animal, and from his human inventiveness came weapons that could puncture and slash his
Really?
enemy's flesh.
Did we really have to go back to the fossil
Seriously?
record to determine the origin of the shiv? We're going back down the family tree to Homo erectus to find out why man's got an unquenchable thirst for thrusting.
He developed the instinct, speed, power, dynamic movement.
And to illustrate this raw primal vigor, we've found the fattest, most mentally incapacitated looking caveman we could possibly find.
Gradually, which has changed very little, man created a knife culture.
A knife culture. Can someone please explain to me what exactly constitutes as knife culture?
Why did he stab him there, though?
Knife culture.
Still slashing and stabbing its enemies, the knife culture is still alive and deadly.
Right here, wouldn't you know it? At home. In the Bronx.
What's happening, man?
Nada ese.
You got the money, man?
Let me see the shit, man.
The shit's there, man. Where's the money?
5 minutes. 5 minutes, buddy.
No, man. No money, no shit.
Shit was there if you wanted it, but unfortunately, no money, no shit. Shit was there.
Ah, man, 5 minutes.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Hold on, you lost me. Can you explain the rules again?
While the knife culture continues to hone its skills, many officers dismiss the edged weapon as a mere relic from man's primitive roots.
No, they don't. No one takes a look at this and goes, "Oh, very fine specimen. Is it from the Neolithic? What museum?"
Plenty of criminals have, basically knives or some bladed weapon. It's not some. It's not some. What is this shit? This is an official training video that they showed to the police stations in Canada. What the fuck, Canada? I get it. You probably don't have as much crimes going there since it's Canada, but this is ridiculous.
Who does it belong to?
Hey, you! Pig! I wouldn't finish writing that ticket if I were you.
Okay, wow, real scary, Fred Flintstone. What are you gonna do next with that thing? You gonna jump in this car, hop in this car, paddle it with your feet like Wilma and Barney?
Damn it!
Fucking loser.
Knew I should have brought a gun.
Use of the unexpected
I'm not gonna lie, that might work. On some people, that might work. They'll be like, fuck this, man.
is a favorite tactic of edged weapon offenders.
I told you 3 times to stop bothering the customers. This time you're going to jail.
You're too cool.
Oh, god damn it, I need a new job.
The basic perception if you get into a knife attack is there's going to be one single thrust. You're going to cleanly and effectively block it, and that's going to be the end of it. You're going to.
The basic perception is I'm James Phillips, okay? I'm ready. It's a rough and tumble world. You think it's going to go this way, it's going to go that way, okay? Knives is complicated business.
You're going to bend that knife out of his hand and arrest the bad guy, and that's the end. It doesn't work that way, sports fans.
You hear that, sports fans? You're lagging behind. You're making resident knife expert James Phillips have to repeat himself. Get your shit together. Fucking sports fans.
Things go from bad to horrible real quick. Right away, you're in deep shit. You're in bad shape. You're in a bad place.
You're in what I'd call it not good, in a lower than ideal, not where you'd want to be situation.
Our goal is to help.
Why does it sound like Donald Trump to me? It's more like, I guess now I can understand where Donald Trump gets his way of speaking. It's very, I guess, that, I don't know, mobster, New Yorker type of thing. I don't know.
You avoid becoming an edged weapon statistic by teaching you how to make a proper threat assessment and how to react with control.
Now, what we really want to instill in you is not just how to spot an edged weapon, but also what to look for and what to do about it. Okay, in fact, just behind me right now, it's a great example. We don't know what that could be. You can just see the hilt of his sword poking out there. Could be a Zweihander, a katana. Jumping Jehovah James, that's a scimitar he's got. Very formidable sword. Don't want to tangle with that
Curved swords. Even NPCs in Skyrim makes fun of that shit.
thing. Designed
It's
to
a
kill when
curved
making
sword.
contact with the body. Now remember, the first thing you got to do in this scenario is stay calm. If you don't get him on the first shot, you've always got 4 more.
It's a shotgun.
Hey, I got him in 1, but don't feel bad if you don't, okay? Take as many tries as you need. See, what I want you to really internalize is that this method is nearly 100% effective, because even if he does manage to get in close, okay, he's really not going to want to get hit with those slugs, okay? He's going to avoid it, as you can see, at all costs, because it's going to hurt and burn his internal organs.
Edged weapon attacks often occur in unlikely.
Yeah, with the shotgun, he's awesome. I remember that Bill Burr joke. That, you pump the gun, point it this way and shoot. Whatever problem you had over here, you don't have no problem anymore. That's just awesome. It's shotgun, man. You don't have to aim that good anyway.
Situations.
Police department, come on to the door.
Now, hold on. Does this man just casually have a claymore sitting in the corner of his house? I have nothing left to lose in this world. My wife abandoned me. My children hate me. Now this cop is knocking at my door, and I have King Arthur's literal fucking Excalibur right next to me.
What the fuck was that?
No, that did not just happen.
Yes, seriously.
How did they make this with a straight face and then show it to an academy of police officers? How did they make this with a straight face and then...
This scene is way too... I'm losing my shit, man. This is way too good, man. He literally just opened the door, stabs the guy, and just goes back in like this some kind of cartoon or something.
show it to an academy of police officers as official training protocol.
Adding to the threat are a host of improvised weapons. A baseball cap with razor blades sewn to the back, which can be swung by the bill to cut your face.
This guy's a legend, all right? He's a regular Mexican odd job. Naranjas by day, your cabeza by night. Here's trabajo extraño.
Common household items can produce extreme damage. An attack with this grapefruit cutter would be like getting stabbed with 2 knives.
This improperly stored Swiss Army knife could be like getting stabbed with 3. There's no way to know for sure, but these 4 regular knives taped together would likely cause a sensation of 4 knives stabbing at once. There's simply no telling how far this rabbit hole goes.
Switchblades and gravity blades can be drawn and used instantly. Is the speed with which attacks can occur.
That's some ninja shit right there.
Can be locked in place when drawn, even with one hand.
Please, sir, have mercy on me.
Watch how fast someone who's really skilled can get into action with a knife.
Wait, what?
Seriously, man, this is like some bad Hollywood director made this or something like that. Look at his hand movement. This is too much.
With which attacks can occur. Buck knives can be locked in place when drawn, even with one hand.
Please, sir, have mercy on me.
Watch how fast someone who's really skilled can get into action with a knife.
Wait, what? Were there any frames between when he was standing and when the knife came out? I didn't see it, dude. Go back. I didn't see it. There's no frames, dude. That's just, he's been holding the knife the entire time. Go to a baby picture of him. Dude, he's had that knife the whole time. He never took that out.
Officers who fall victim to edged weapons usually commit at least one critical error, like misreading what could be a weapon.
Let's try it again this time. Why don't you leave the pens in the tray before you come through? Sure.
Sometimes it's the unlikely individual who has the best chance of harming you.
Yeah. It sure is. Dude, you could have just put the pens in the tray. Let's be real, okay? Now you're going to jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah, actually, it's not though, right? I mean, there's a thumb rule basically, right? I mean, usually you should always be cautious, but there's a thumb rule that, you know, simplicity is usually the answer. A guy basically, like, let's say a grandma is walking somewhere. She probably doesn't have a knife, and yeah, she doesn't, right? So, you know, the person who looks unlikely to you probably has a knife and can just pull out and first of all stab you. First of all, why would that guy do it like that from coming there? What does that achieve? It's some kind of a, you know, scanning area with lots of people there. That doesn't achieve anything. This is like, you know, scare tactics type of training video to scare people into thinking, oh, beware of, you know, the double-edged weapons and shit like that, edged weapons and whatever. No, it doesn't work like that, right? I mean, knives and things have really specific use in specific scenarios, but it's not widespread like they're saying, right? I mean, a cop, basically there are 2 or 3 cops, right? He's not just going to walk up to them and just start stabbing everybody else, right? One of the cops will pull out a gun and just basically shoot him in the chest, basically. So this is way too exaggerated, but it's funny as hell.
Was it fucking cool? Absolutely was fucking cool. Was it worth it? I'm not so sure. You were just on your way to see your grandma in Miami Beach. You didn't have to savagely murder that airport attendant. I'm not one to judge, but...
A third type of behavior usually occurs as a defensive reaction by an offender.
Get away from here.
The taunting gesture.
Drop the razor.
What he's telling you is, don't invade my space or I'll attack you.
Soon after this grandiose display, he will retreat back to his den to tend to his newborn cubs, once again secure in his domain.
Whether you actually have to use deadly force will depend on the suspect's...
I'm pretty sure once a cop has a gun, anybody with a knife would basically drop it. Because nobody thinks that Jason Statham or something, that they are going to stab the cop before he can even shoot.
Action.
Holy shit.
Lady, are you okay? Rick, she's got a knife. Drop the knife!
God damn it, Rick, take cover! That knife is fully loaded!
Drop the knife!
Lady, I didn't want to do this! I told you to drop the darn knife!
When you do have to use your firearm, remember this acronym. SMENS.
Go on, take notes. You better not forget that. Smens, how could you ever forget that?
You shoot to stop the attacker's threatening action.
Shoot, that's a good one. Remember that. Shoot first, men's later.
You move out of the attacker's path.
Where you moving to? You on the run now? Quick, get out of there.
You shoot and then you move. But isn't after shooting there is no threat left because you just shot? What's the point of moving now?
Before the police come. Oh, wait, I am the police. You're going to jail for a long time, son.
You evaluate whether the attacker has been incapacitated.
Yeah,
Using his feet. Yeah, you alive? Hey. The leg moves a bit and shot again. Pam.
I shot him. He's dead.
You neutralize the continuing threat if it has not been stopped.
Neutralize. Okay, this one was already accomplished in step one. In step shoot, okay? Don't need this one. It's redundant.
And finally, you scan the area for other threats.
You're the threat in this particular situation. So unless you're scanning in the mirror, don't scan. Should really just be smack, if I'm being honest. You don't even...
You scan the area. There are some children. Certain people are hiding behind the sofa because this guy has lost his mind.
We really gotta evaluate. Don't even gotta move. Just shoot. Just remember to shoot the guy. It's really all it's gotta say.
How many edged weapons do you see now?
He did not just say that.
I didn't expect to see you two again this year on account of the aortic ruptures. So tell me, this year have you been naughty or nice? Oh, you little bastards! I'll show you the true meaning of Christmas!
Remember, Smens. Step 1, shoot. Step 2, move.
Step 3, evaluate.
Step 4, neutralize. Step 5, scan.
Is there any witness?
I just want to give a huge shout out to Dollar Shave Club for sponsoring.
Oh my god. How many... Look, I thought Internet Historian was one unique guy who finds this kind of a ridiculous shit that's been used in a real world scenarios which you wouldn't think that they would use like that. Internet Historian is only channel, but you know, this is another... JonTron is doing the same thing here, finding shit like this. How the fuck... They basically gave all the Canadian police station this tape to basically learn how to evade edged weapons. This is way too ridiculous shit. Nobody's gonna just come up to you and just start to stab everybody and just runs away. Maybe that could happen if somebody's crazy, right? Maybe, and even then you could probably detect. If you let somebody way too close that they could basically stab you at that point, it's your fucking fault. Katanas? Really? Swords? No, that's not gonna happen. Chainsaws and shit, no. As far as stabbing thing, that only works if somebody's trying to escape and they have no weapons or anything like that with them. Otherwise, criminals will definitely use guns if they can. Knife they will only use if they thought they would basically get away there, you know, without any issue. And if they got found out they have a knife or something like that, they would just use that to escape, not to kill people, right? This is not some kind of a Steven Seagal movie, right? This was ridiculous. So everybody in Canada, policemen basically saw that like, yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Is that it? No way that everybody laughed, I bet, right? Everybody just basically was watching that. Everybody like, what the fuck? Am I training for this, really? Alright, people, that was surviving edged weapons. for the channel JonTron Show. I love that. Those parody type of movies, scary movie, right? Scary Movie 3, 2, that kind of movies. There's always this kind of hood gangster type of people there who always have this kind of thing. Somebody basically runs to them, knife, and they just suddenly at the last second pulls out a gun and shoot them, and they just drop dead. That was really fucking hilarious. That's the only thing I can think of. Anytime somebody just runs against somebody with a knife, they could just pull out the gun and shot them. That's it. Alright people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe. Check out the reaction, there's a link in the description. Check out the Cosmo playlist like JonTron reaction playlist. Other playlists too like Warhammer 40k, Indian historian, history. Yeah, I'll see you next time.